A $700 million project to upgrade SDG&E power lines in East County is finally finished. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. SDG&E says the upgrades will reduce both wildfires and public safety power shutoffs. As News 8's David Gottfredson reports, the capital improvements could also lead to big profits.
It was primarily wood to steel pole replacement.
The $700 million price tag to replace wooden poles and upgrade power lines only covers capital improvements in the East County, according to SDG&E project manager Tim Node.
The work that we did on this project will definitely make the San Diego County backcountry safer.
SDG&E calls it fire hardening, with a goal of fewer wildfires and reducing the number of public safety power shutoffs.
A fire-hardened electric system is less likely to be subject to public safety power shutoffs. The conductors were also put further apart from each other, so we have greater ground-to-sky clearance as well as wire-to-wire clearance, which provides benefits in high winds and Santa Ana wind-type conditions.
But critics of SDG&E say the real reason for these expensive projects is profit.
All these fire hardening expenses are just driving our rates through the roof.
Ratepayer advocate Bill Powers has testified before the Public Utilities Commission about guaranteed profit margins companies like SDG&E make on large capital projects like the ones in the East County.
Any hardware they own, they make money on, they make profit on. All they have to do is convince a commission to give them the green light and they get an automatic profit of whatever it is, 10 or 12%.
SDG&E says their motivation is fire prevention and public safety.
Bottom line is that customers pay for this, though, right? In their monthly bills, right?
As with our capital projects, those investments we do get cost recovery for.
Powers questions the need for wooden pole replacement in the first place.
The wood poles were in fine condition and had nothing to do with the fires. But for a layperson, they hear, okay, wood burns and steel doesn't burn, so I guess it makes sense.
SDG&E says that $700 million price tag also included undergrounding 14 miles of power lines and completely removing 19 miles of power lines, so that may also help reduce wildfires. Marcella?
It's glad to see that those power lines are now underground. As for the rate hikes, David, doesn't the Public Utilities Commission regulate the profit margins of the utility companies?
Yes, because the utilities have a monopoly, their profit margins are regulated. But ratepayer advocates say the current profit margin, around 10%, should really be reduced.